All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so I want to go into this book again, man. Bloodlines of the Illuminati, all right? Written by Fritz Springmeier. And in one of my last videos I had went into this book, all right, going into the Astor family, all right. But after it speaks about the Astor family, it talks about families who join with the Illuminati family. So let's get into it, man. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, it says families in the world who are allied with the Illuminati. All right, so let's get into it. Let me zoom in real quick. All right, and let's get into it. Bloodlines of the Illuminati. All right, by Fritz Springmeier, 1995. Families in the world who are allied with the Illuminati. All right, so let's get into it. It says, who and what kind of family are allied with the top 13 Illuminati bloodlines? The Illuminati seeks to capture the occult power of powerful occult bloodlines around the world. Yeah, because they like to intermingle with other occult bloodlines and other bloodlines and families that do wizardry and war and witchcraft and sorcery and all that, because they believe that, you know, those powers combine, and then, you know, you become more powerful in the witchcraft and the sorcery, and, you know. It says the Illuminati seeks to capture the occult power of powerful occult bloodlines around the world. They have intermarried with American Indians to gain the spiritual power resident within the leading spiritual American Indians, you see? All right, various Indian reservations are used for Illuminati rituals. Yeah, all that satanic and blood rituals and blood sacrifices and, you know, all that witchcraft, that wicked shit on the left hand side, man. All right, they have been doing this type of thing for thousands of years. All right, it says powerful families around the world participate on different levels with the Illuminati. Some participate on a business level, such as the various crime mafia type families around the world. Mafia families might not subscribe to the occult philosophy, but they do recognize power in business. Some powerful families around the world participate simply on the level that they have been sucked into the world system and are dependent upon going along with the flow of the world system. All right. An example of this would be the king of Nepal. The king of Nepal rules over a poor Hindu kingdom. The British Empire has done a great job in trying to make Nepal dependent upon them. Nepal was given British protection. Their leading families were given British educations. And their leading tribe of warriors, the Gurkhas, have been serving as British mercenaries. Should the king of Nepal break loose from his advisors and take an anti-NWO track, his throne could be taken away via resolution or invasion. All right. The NWO has the capacity to arrange for the Indian Congress Party to invade or some other destabilization factor. Yeah, that goes to show you that they have power over wars. They create wars and all of that, man. All right. You know, the elite banking families, they created World War I. They created World War II in my last video. All right. Going into this book, all right, in the last chapters of this book, it talks to you about how they can orchestrated all the great world events that happened throughout history. You know, all the types of wars: World War I, World War II, the Civil War. All right, the Pearl Harbor attacks. You know, all this is all orchestrated by the elite banking families, man. All right, it says the British MI6 and the American CIA have also stationed assets agents in the country. However, the Trump card is sucking nations like Nepal in, is to create conflict like the Cold War and then applying Hegelian dialects, all right, dialectics, all right. Many nations around the world have been forced to cozy up with the British and Americans because of the Cold War. Secretly manufactured and secretly controlled international conflicts are a great way to take away the independence of some of the smaller nations, you see? All right, secretly manufactured, secretly controlled international conflicts. All right, all these great wars and international conflicts, all these great events that happen in history, man, are controlled and manufactured. Like it's telling you right here, man. All right, there's a lot of you know, a lot of you know, behind closed doors, man. All right, there's a lot of string pullings and you know, all the sorcery and the witchcraft and wizardry they do to do such things, man. You know, it says the king of Nepal has for many years feared invasions from either India or China. Yeah, because they can create that war if he tries to back out of, you know, to be independent. All right, to back out of the NWO, you know, all that stuff, man. All right, it says, however, Switzerland has been afforded to the luxury of not having to take sides in the Illuminati secretly created wars. Because a lot of people don't know that these wars are secretly created by the Illuminati, the elite banking families, man. You know? However, Switzerland has been afforded the luxury of not having to take sides in the Illuminati secretly created wars because the bloodlines have had such total control over Switzerland for so many centuries. There is no need for Switzerland to participate in Hegelian dialectics. All right? It says, if families are powerful, but not in the Illuminati's clique, they can be destroyed, such as Howard Hughes was. An example of this is how the Rothschilds progressively destroyed the Romanovs, all right? The Russian imperial family. But the Romanovs were also an occult bloodline, and so the Illuminati secretly took children of the imperial family to serve as breeders for the Illuminati so that the Illuminati could channel the Romanov occult blood into their bloodlines, you see? As it was talking about up here. All right? They like to intermarry and take on, you know, certain bloodlines, occultic bloodlines, other families that do wizardry and warcraft and Satanism and sorcery and all that, because they think they could suck in their powers that they had and, you know, and make their, you know, their power on the left hand side more stronger, man. You know, they're the damn devil, man. You know, oh man, bro, Yo, if Esau Edom is not the devil, man. All right, because it's talking about the Rothschilds. This is what the Rothschilds do, man. All right, it says they secretly took children of the imperial family to serve as breeders for the Illuminati so that the Illuminati could channel in the Romanovs' occult blood into their bloodlines, you see? All right, the Rothschilds, man. All right, this is what they do. Esau Edom is the pure devil, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Starting with the elite banking families, man. They're the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know? They're the wicked, man. They're the wicked, bro. How wicked can you fucking be, bro? Holy shit. All right? It says the families that control Switzerland go back to Venice. Some of the Nariot families of the Byzantine have had enduring powerful lineages. All right? The Venetian, all right, and Genoese banker international commerce families have produced some enduring powerful lineages. Families from these groups have tended towards Satanism, all right, or cults that are not Christian, all right. It says in this category we can mention Darius Socinus of Venice. All right, Socinus of Venice. Note also that the Warburgs, who worked so closely with the Rothschilds, are descendants of Abraham del Banco, an old banker in Venice. The Warburgs, in turn, are related to the Rosenbergs of Kiev, Russia. All right, some of your old aristocratic Russian occult bloodlines were the first to financially help Hitler's fledgling Nazi party. Hoo hoo hoo. All right, all this information, you know what I mean? You know, it says, all right, the Russian occult bloodlines were the first to financially help Hitler's fledgling Nazi party. All right, it says the powerful bloodlines diversify into different last names, but some of them still have enough visibility that they can be halfway tracked by their modern names. For instance, the Cobalt family of Boston are descendants of Sebastian. Let me read that again. It says, for instance, the Cabot family or the Cabot family of Boston are descendants of Sebastian Cabot, who was born in Venice. Sebastian Cabot, whose father was John Cabot, was in turn descended from Giovanni Caboto of Genoa. All right, Giovanni Caboto was a member of a powerful family in Genoa. In modern times, the Cabot family has been active in politics and intelligence agencies for the New World Order. All right, the NWO. For instance, Thomas D. Cabot set up a radio swan on Swan Island for the CIA. Paul Cabot was a director of J.P. Morgan and Company. All right, beside director of other corporations that interlock with the Illuminati's power. Yeah, it's crazy, man. All right, it says your ruling families in Western Europe ties back to William of Orange. There is a powerful Arabic connection to the Illuminati. Men like Sardar Iqbal Ali Shah are very knowledgeable about Arab magic and occult practices. Sardar, all right, Iqbal Ali Shah has written at least 70 books on magic and occultism. All right, these families keep track of their genealogies, and certain members of these occult families know the history of these families. All right, so let's look up this man right here. All right, so it says he's written several books, 70 books on magic and occultism. It says he is very knowledgeable about Arab magic and occult practices. All right, damn demon, man. All right. All right, let's look up this man. All right, it's this man right here. All right, yeah, look. All right, it says. Let me go back real quick. Excuse me. It says Sardar Iqbal Ali Shah has written at least 70 books on magic and occultism. All right, so the first thing you do when you look up this man's name, all right, the very first thing that pops up is one of his books. All right. All right, black and white magic. All right, it says he written 70 books on magic and occultism. The first thing that pops up is one of his books on magic, on witchcraft and shit, man. All right, it says Sardar Iqbal Ali Shah was an Indian Afghan author, diplomatic descent from the Sadat of Pagman. All right, born and educated in India. All right, yeah, one of these says that he was an Arab. All right, I think. Let's see. Yeah, he's knowledgeable in Arab magic. All right, and occult practices. Sardar Iqbal Ali Shah has written at least 70 books on magic and occultism. These families keep track of their genealogies, and certain members of these occult families know the histories of these families. All right, I believe that the history of the top 13 Illuminati families is the key to understanding history. Many of the families which appear to be allied with the top families, are actually related at some point back in time. All right. Further, many of the allied families are top level flunkies for the families with the real power. Some people have tried to put the Rothschilds in this category, but such thinking is nonsense. Yeah, that's one of the, because the Rothschilds is the most powerful, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all right, the Illuminati bloodlines. All right, it says, not only do I have too many eyewitnesses who have confirmed from the inside of the Illuminati who say the Rothschilds are one of the top, but one can also point to how much control and wealth the Rothschilds exercise. The process of history has been to increase their control and wealth to overall picture. All right, the overall picture can't be denied. The Rothschilds are not flunkies for some other more powerful family. It says, I believe that an investigator will do himself a favor in tracking down the ties a family has with the top bloodlines and how that family interacts with the top families. This is the principle behind why history books discuss royalty so much. All that I encourage is that people investigate Satan's royalty in order to understand how Satan's realm, the power behind the scenes, operates. Well, Satan, gets his power from the left-hand side of the Most High. All right, it's the Most High that controls Satan. All right, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh is the one that controls Satan, man. It says in the Be Wise as Serpent book. Excuse me, let me read that again. It says, in the Be Wise as Serpents book, I have a good example of how Satan's realm works behind the scenes. Well, us being prophets, all right, and having understanding of the scriptures, all right, having knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, we know how it works, man. All right, we know who's controlling Satan, man. All right, Satan is the left-hand power of the Most High, man. He's one of the Lord's servants on the left-hand side. The left-hand side meaning the wicked side. Because you got the right side, which is the righteous side. All right. And then you got the left-hand side, all right, which is the wicked side, man. Even Apostle Gabar goes into it, all right. Left in the Italian is what? Sinister. All right, sinister. All right. It says the Illuminati controlled the Watchover Society. All right, the nominal head of the WT Society for Watchtower Society for many years was their president, Fred Franz. Yet Fred Franz had grown very old, was blind, and stayed in his bed. Nathir Salai, all right, was supposedly Fred Franz's bodyguard and helper, but all communications, all right, to Watchtower president Fred Franz had to go through 6'2" Nathir Salih, all right, who would supposedly ask Franz and then would come back with an answer. Apparently, Salih, all right, Salih may be from an Iraqi Jewish bloodline. He wears big rings, and has expensive taste. All right, Salih, all right, was the channel through whom the Illuminati could pass their decisions for the Watchtower onto the governing body and Bethal staff. All right, and now it's going into the one of the other Illuminati bloodlines, the Bundy bloodline. All right, I haven't gone into this yet. I haven't read it yet, and if it be the Lord's will, I'll go into it. All right, or another one of these bloodlines, all right, that this book talks about. All right, but I'm gonna end the video right there. I just wanted to bring out that little information, man. That's dope information. That's good information, man. All right, to let you know how these wicked elite banking families, all right, the wicked elite, the wicked Jewish elite Edomite banking families act, man, because they're the wicked, man. And what they do, man, because they're the wicked. They're the wicked that the Bible speaks of, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting with the elite banking families, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. You know, Yahweh Ratazah, this was edifying. All right, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakar Kritash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. And again, call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakar Kwitash. All right, so into the next one. Shalom, shalom.